Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to be looking at this pretty cool, affordable spot welder from Amazon. Now I have a little pen spot welder as a Doc Create one that's from Temu, is around the same price. So this is about 45, 46 Australian dollars. And the problem with the pen one that I had is that it didn't last long. I couldn't get through a 3S 7P pack, 21 cells, spot welding. I had to keep charging it. Hopefully this has a little bit more capacity. I'm going to switch over to my computer shortly and I'll read you out the specs of what it is. Here is the Amazon listing. It only has 3.5 stars, but it does the job for me. It's no frills, it's all fine. Made of high quality ABS and PCB. Yeah, that's fine. 1 key to turn off and on. 6 gears of output. And it's suitable for 0.1 to 0.15 nickel plated steel sheet or 0.1 millimeter pure nickel sheet. And it is quite lightweight. It's a big box for something pretty lightweight. You get the 2 pens with connected by 10 gauge silicon wire. Comes with 2 protective sleeves. I think you could put another heat shrink or something else on top of the weld because it does get hot. I would assume it's going to get very hot if you do a lot more welds. It has a 4,000 milliamp hour lithium rechargeable battery. And yeah, when you make the connection to the nickel sheet with both pens, it automatically triggers after 0.8 seconds. That's not configurable. Yep. And yeah, it charges via DC 5 volts with the actual 5521 plug. Unfortunately, mine didn't work, so I just had to make one up myself. So when you get this from Amazon, you just get a box. I put that label on there, that didn't come with it. Z261, there it is. Welding machine, and in the box, yeah, well, I've just opened it, so. And you get the spot welder, you get these cables already in there, but the heat shrink on here wasn't actually put on. They give you the heat shrink, so I don't know why they don't just put it on for you. So I just had to slide that over and heat it up. And interestingly, to charge this unit, you have to use a standard DC barrel plug. And the one that they gave me wasn't working, which is unfortunate, but seeing as though I'm a DIY person, I just made my own. I found an old USB-C cable, not an old one, but just one that was lying around, and then put it to one of these DC plugs. So it just needs 5 volts. I also have this adapter in case I don't have a USB-C port. And you plug it in there, and this end in there, and this thing lights up. It says here, the green light flashes when charging, always on when it's full. So to turn this thing on, we hold that, and it flashes the number of times or what gear you're on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're on gear 6. And you also get some sample nickel strip, which I'll use to do this whole thing. So I have tested it already, and from what I can say is just go to gear 6. I mean, this is not a very powerful thing, and if you're using this, you're just using it to do little 18650 type projects. So I'm going to put these all in parallel. So I'm going to build, this is salvage cells from power tool batteries. So I'm going to find a flat spot on here. I've checked all the voltages of these, so don't worry. Okay, so very simple. All we do is, oh gosh, the cords aren't long. The cord isn't long because it needs to carry a lot of current to do these welds. Let's do one of the middle ones first. So you basically put your one of them on here, and as soon as you make the connection, It's gonna like give you a second or two, and then it'll make the weld. Here we go. See that? I think we're gonna do two welds. There we go. That is pretty good. I should keep that on there. I can smell it. This end. This side. There we go. Lift them both off and then put it back on. All right, so I can't use that anymore. Now we just got to flip it over and do the other side. Last one. These are really good welds. I'm happy with it. Okay. It smells a bit of smoke because of the nickel. And now we will test that voltage. Where's my multimeter? 4.18. There we go. The Amazon spot welder. It's very simple. I'll show you how to change gears. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push it again. It's going to flash once. Constant flashing means gear 1 time. Press it again. Now it's going to blink twice. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do it again. I'll do 3 flashes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn it off, you hold it, and turns off. That is it. Really simple. I should have got one of these before. I mean, it's good to have an extra one. I'll do another video at some point seeing how many welds I can do when I start building a big pack, and yeah, be able to find out whether it's good enough capacity. I'm not going to open it because it's all good. When this thing has issues, then I'll open it up. I assume there's some 18650s in there, and I've got no shortage of supplies of those, so I can keep adding more. I can probably open this up and attach a huge battery pack to it. That's a video for another day. Thank you, and catch you on the next one.